Okay, this is a love reading for my collective today, okay? Pulled out two cards, the first two cards that come out. Okay, one has 35 on it and the other has 33. Straight away I'm feeling like that is a very small age gap between the two of you, okay? So this person who's come into your life or about to come into your life. It's a small age gap. It's not a huge age gap here, okay? They're showing me that the person coming in may be a couple of years older, okay? And the cards say, okay, first chakra, Archangel Michael, and daughter romance. I don't know if you can see them clearly. It's a bit reflective today in here. But you see how he, and it doesn't have to be a male in this scenario, okay? If you're the male, this is female, or it's another male. Whatever person you are bringing into you, okay? This is symbolizing them, okay? So it's showing me that this person isn't who you'd normally go for. It's not who you'd expect to be the one for you, okay? This is not someone who you'd normally even... It's not like you wouldn't be attracted to them, but you wouldn't normally even attempt to go after someone like this. It's just someone you wouldn't have even thought about in that way, okay? It's someone who may seem very quiet and shielded with their emotions. They may seem like they don't show their emotions maybe on their sleeve as much as you do. But they're showing me here the knife, okay? This is a sword. This is somebody who is extremely honest about how they feel and what they want, okay? They may not show it on the outside until you get to know them a bit, but once you start to connect with this person, you'll realize they are extremely evolved emotionally, okay? They're very self-aware. They know who they are. They know what they want, okay? They know what they don't want. And they know that communication is the key to a successful relationship. It's a successful connection, okay? Also, it's showing me their intuition, okay? Their intuition here and the connection with their heart. So they are very connected with their feelings. They're very connected with their inner intuition and knowing. They may well be on a spiritual sort of path like you've been, okay? Maybe not as deeply as you are, but they do have that connection with the spiritual side, okay? So they may be open to tarot readings, to psychics, to mediumship, to spirits. They will have an openness to that. Whether they've delved into it or not will be different with each person, okay? And you can also see that they're not wearing armor, okay? They've got these leather straps on their wrists and things, but they're not wearing armor. They are not going to protect themselves from this connection. They're not going to be having this huge wall up, okay? They like honesty, they like clarity, they like to understand. They don't want to be in the dark with this mystery between you of do you want them, do you not? So they're very much open, the communication with you, okay, when it gets to that point. And they're not going to be shielding themselves. They're not going to have to hide how they feel, okay? This is just on the outside when you first meet them, that you don't see them as that sort of person, but they actually are. They're very much on your level, and maybe in a way that you didn't even know to manifest a person like that, okay? They will be even better than you could have imagined, a person coming in for you. And it is literally the door to romance. It shows your heart here locked inside a cage, and there's like a keyhole in it. So it's showing literally this person will have the key to your heart. It's like they know how to read your emotions and your feelings, your desires, everything, without you needing to tell them, okay? They will be able to read your body language. They'll be able to understand you and hear you and connect with you on a level you've never felt before with another person, okay? Even with family, with friends, it will be a totally different type of connection here. Yeah, and they're showing me still waters, okay? So there won't be a need for these high friction conflicts with this person, because when conflicts come up, which they do during any relationship with another person. I mean, we are not the same as somebody else. We will always have differences of opinion, of thoughts, feelings, misunderstandings, okay? So when these conflicts come up, they will be open to dealing with them with you, okay? They'll be open to understanding what your perception is of the situation, your perspective on it, and opening up about their perspective. Okay, the communication will just be so open and so clear, because they like clear, they like clarity, they like to understand what it is you're trying to say and what it is you're feeling, so that they can, you know, they can communicate with you if they're of a difference of opinion, or they can change their behavior if it's an issue with their behavior. Okay, and they will come to compromises with you, and it will help you to also do that with them and not feel the need to over explain yourself like you may have in past connections, because you weren't being heard, because you were with the wrong person who was not meant to be able to hear you and understand you. Okay, okay. Yeah, they're just saying this relationship, this connection is going to be a lot more than just butterflies in your stomach, okay? You may have seen small glimpses of what this could be like through past relationships. It's like the windows of the doors on this card. See the little windows? So it's like, that's how much you've seen of what love could really be like. Sorry. But this door is going to be wide open. See how much difference you can see from just through that window? That's how stark the difference is going to be in this connection, in this relationship, okay? Because literally all you've seen of what love could truly be like was a glimpse, okay? It was a tiny percentage of what this is. Yeah, and they're saying it's because with this person, the way they're open and they want clarity and honesty within this connection is because they've been through many of the same things that you have, okay? It's mirroring each other. So they may not have been through exactly the same situations in their life, but the lessons have been very, very similar, okay? Okay. Yeah, and they're saying new love here, okay? New love and hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, okay? Cold and detached. So this is what this person seems like on the outside when you haven't got to know them yet, okay? But there will not be a mask once you connect with this person. They're not going to need to hide their emotions, because they're very matter of fact with it, you know? I feel this way, I want the relationship to go this way, this is what I see for us. They will be matter of fact and open and honest with you, okay? There won't be any games. That's what Spirit is saying. There's no need for games, because this is a grown adult, okay? They are grown emotionally as well as just their age. Okay, new love. Yeah, so it's showing new love, okay? This is a new person coming into your life, or a new connection that you've never had before, okay? And twin flame came out as well, which is what I was feeling with that mirrored past and mirrored experiences you've had. So it very much could be, if you believe in twin flames, it very much could be like a twin flame connection, or just a soulmate connection, if that's what you resonate with, okay? Because even though a lot of people say about the runner-chaser dynamic within a twin flame connection, you are not going to have this with this person. There's no need for it, okay? Because you're both ready to come into union. Yeah, divine timing on the bottom of the card. It's divine timing. You're both ready for this union. There is no need for games, for running, for hiding. They've dealt with their wounds. You've dealt with your wounds, okay? Any other healing that needs to be done internally can be done in union together. Yeah. And they show me 1111 on the card as well. They showed me that number this morning as well. So that may be very significant to you. It may be something that you've seen today, okay? Let me just have a shuffle of these a second. Okay. Yeah. And they've shown me the intimacy card, okay? And on here again it says coming into union. Oh my gosh, it's reflected so bad today. It's because the sun's so bright through the window. But coming into union. So this is, I almost feel like saying imminent. Okay, this is, okay, Spirit is saying that basically the ball started rolling. Okay, so the cogs that needed to be turned for this person to come into your life have been turned. Okay, that lever has been pressed, and now the balls are rolling to bring you together, okay? I don't know when this is going to happen for you. It'll take longer for some than it will for others, but this has already been switched on by Spirit, okay? They've already planned it out. If any of you have ever seen the series Lucifer, and there's his brother comes on it at one point, and I think he's called Uriel. Uriel? Yeah, I think it's Uriel. He comes in, and the scene is he goes into this garden and he just moves his skateboard. He picks it up and moves it like a couple of inches to the right. And when he does that, a few minutes later, the mother comes back. She trips on the skateboard, and then she slams open the door angry because she's tripped, and a dog runs out. And because the dog runs out, he runs into the road, which makes a car swerve, and then it hits into another car. And that's what he planned to happen all along. It was like everything was planned out. All he had to do was move this one thing, and everything was in motion. Okay, and that's what Spirit is saying is happening here. Okay, everything is now in motion. Okay, so this divine timing is going to happen. This divinely orchestrated connecting, meeting, union, however it's going to happen, is started. Okay, so is there anything else you want to say about this, or is it these? Okay, oh my gosh. So I'm going to see if they will give me a timing card on this. It was just 11:11 on the timer then, as I looked up. Okay. Ooh, sugar. No, I don't think they're going to give me a timing card at all. Because it's so different. They're saying because it's so different for so many of the collective. It's not like, oh, next Wednesday this is going to happen, because there's so many of you. They can't possibly say that, okay? But I feel like this is very much close. Okay, and it may be to do with the lunar cycles. Okay, so within the next lunar cycle. Any at all that you want to give? No? No. No. The only thing it says is it's the right time to take action. But you don't need to take action in this, because the action has been taken by Spirit. It's going to come in for you, okay? Okay. Any messages, Spirit, for the collective? What, for this deck instead? Okay. Oh, it's falling out. Okay, magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person, okay? So that's a message for you. And they're very much saying here with the magnetic connection, it's like with this, the ball's rolling. You are like magnetically connected. So these balls are rolling now. And no matter what, they're going to come together, okay? It's going to come like a clash into union. They're showing me it may be all of a sudden for you, okay? Because this is just going to be like every decision you make, everything you do over the next few days, weeks, months, whatever it may be for you, it's like it's pulling you towards that person. You don't even realize it. Even the minute little decisions, like with them moving that skateboard, it could be you going, oh, you know what, I'm on my way to the shop. I normally go that way, but today I'm going to go that way to skip the traffic. So you go that way instead, and that leads you closer to them. It's like no matter what, everything that happens now is leading you to this person, because you're so magnetically pulled. It's like there's a cord going from you to this person. You don't even realize it. It's just pulling you and pulling you, okay? So anything else though? Leave your fears behind, okay? Because you may get nervous as this starts approaching, or as this union connects, but you are ready for this. Spirit wouldn't put this into place, put this plan into action, into motion, unless you were ready, okay? So you are fully ready. You don't need to doubt yourself. You don't need to question. You don't need to worry, okay? This is what is meant for you, and it's going to come in exactly as it's meant to, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. I hope it helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.